Hi, I'm about to finish the Iliad. I can't believe how quickly I got through it, but here we are. I'm up to book 22. I've read 3 chapters since my last update, and now I just have 2 books left, and so there we go. Things are actually getting pretty good. Achilles is finally ready to join the fight, but before he did, he told everybody how it's totally not his fault that he spent the entire book up until this point moping on a beach over his sex slave being stolen. No, in fact, it was the gods who put that horrible thought in of anger and pettiness in his head. So don't blame him. And that's basically his way of saying, I'm not going to be apologizing for this. So after that, he finally gets into fighting, and it's just carnage right from the get-go. Absolute slaughter, and the gods get in on it too. Zeus decides not to hold the gods back anymore, and so they join the fray, and it's not long before Achilles starts to get a dressing down and is nearly killed by a river god that he pisses off because he chokes his river with the corpses of his enemies. Blech. You know, this is getting metal as fuck. Anyway, so the god nearly drowns him, but then Achilles goes crying to his gods, and they come down and say they basically set the river on fire until he's like, okay, fine, Achilles can cross me to fight the Trojans or whatever. And I just want to say, Athena is my favorite god, is my favorite character across this whole thing, which is good news because she's going to be the patron goddess of Odysseus in the Odyssey, so I can't wait for that. But she gets called a bitch multiple times by other gods, including the god of war, Ares. She responds by picking up a boulder and throwing at it and breaking his neck and squashing him like an insect. But she's not done yet, because she gets into a fight with Artemis and slaps her around the face with her own bow and sends her crying off to Zeus. Where has Athena been? She is awesome, and I was not only really excited and engaged by this, but I was also laughing quite a bit. Finally, humor has entered the Iliad. So these last few books have been actually a lot of fun. I wish that more of the Iliad had had this kind of stuff in it, and I am actually quite excited to get back into it for the final couple of chapters, Achilles versus Hector. Hector's been narrowly escaping Achilles' revenge this whole time, but now he's finally gonna get him against the wall, and we're gonna see where it goes. But I'm enjoying it, and I hope you're enjoying my updates as I go.